What's up, everybody? I'm Dapper Jeff, your gamer chef, and tonight, in honor of Dr. Batman and Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, we're going to show you guys how to make a fantastic poultry pilaf. Now, I know that couscous and Goran seasonings and all these awesome Zelda components aren't really real world, but we have the real world counterparts, like chicken and pepper. It's going to be fantastic. Come on into my kitchen, I'll show you how it's done. Alright guys, so like I said earlier, it's a super easy dish. There's only about 6 or 7 ingredients. And we're going to start off with our butter. We are going to want to take some butter. Actually, we're going to take different butter, not this butter, but other butter. And we're going to butter up our pan. So right now I'm just going to take it, almost like a glue stick or a crayon. Alright, so I'm taking my butter, and this is cow butter, by the way. So this is not at all the butter you'll find in Breath of the Wild. In Breath of the Wild, the only butter Link has readily available is goat butter. And I do not have goat butter, so yeah. Anyway, I just want to butter up our pan, make sure it is good and greased. See, there we go. That looks like a greasy pan. It could be a villain. It could be a villain in the game. Look at how greasy that is. I'm gonna get some heat under it. Another thing you can do literally right off the bat is preheat your oven. I've got mine at 375. That's what you're gonna want. That way it can preheat while you are doing this little bit of prep work. So I get that butter going, get my pan heating up, and I am going to do some crazy things. So I'm gonna do some things that are gonna blow your mind. Like, okay, like right here, we don't need that yet. That goes away. That's, I'm gonna put that back in my inventory. Right now, I've got 3 cloves of garlic, and I've got a full chopped white onion. That's all I need at this exact moment in time. Everything else is back in the inventory. I'm gonna give my pan a minute to heat up, and then I'm going to throw the garlic in. Oh yeah, that's a good sizzle. That's what I wanna hear. All right, so I'm gonna spread the garlic out a little bit. And I can hear the garlic sizzling, it's good. I'm gonna take my onion, just gonna dump that. And you wanna cook the onion till it's kind of translucent, so about 3 to 5 minutes. You don't wanna fully cook it, you just kinda wanna get it, started. Get it prepped. And I'm doing a super simple 1 dish variant, or 1 pan variant. So this is going to be really cool when it's done. Make sure you are using, cast iron or some kind of pot that is oven safe. We've used this before in our oven, so we know it's not going to, melt or explode or kill us all. Not like those horrible, horrible monsters in Hyrule. Anyway, so. And if for whatever reason your oven is not working, just take it up to Death Mountain. Is it Death Mountain? Death Mountain, for the Gorons. Because, they live in volcanoes. They're all rock people. Hey, rock people are people too. They're actually pretty cool. Right, Doctor? Yeah. So like I said, we're just gonna kind of saute the onions a little bit. We don't want them, fully cooked, but if they start to caramelize, that's okay. But, just about 3 to 5 minutes. Just till they start to turn clear or caramelized, whichever you prefer. I mean, you guys cook this dish how you like. I'm just showing you my way. My way's the right way, so, do it this way. It's like Breath of the Wild. There's no wrong way to play the game, but there's definitely a right way to play. Alright guys, so one thing I forgot to mention earlier after I greased up our pan is you want to take the butter that we put aside, the one that I put in my inventory, put it in the dish. That's kind of an essential because it needs the oil and the fat and the butter. So this will help make everything even better. Do one of these, yeah. Look at how delicious this is starting to look. Okay, so our onions are starting to caramelize, and that is awesome. Next up, we're gonna do probably the one thing that a lot of people are gonna question, like, Yo, Dapper Jeff, why are you about to do, or why are you gonna do this? Well, it's simple. The dish is poultry pilaf. Pilaf is not a dish, so to speak, or per se, whatever the expression I'm looking for is, because I'm trying to sound, you know, a little snooty and a little better than I actually am. Anyway, so the dish is a poultry pilaf. A pilaf is simply a style of cooking. It is where you take your grains, which actually we are in the perfect spot. Our onions are nice and caramelized, so I'm gonna brush them off to the side there a little bit. It's where you take your grains, like our rice right here, and dry, raw. You put it in with a fat or an oil. In this case, we've got butter. And I'm just gonna let this saute for about another 3 to 5 minutes-ish. I want the rice to start to turn kind of a golden brown. I am gonna mix that in with the onions. And after that is when things get interesting. All right, guys, so it's right about here. Our rice is a nice golden brown. The onions are still cooking a little bit. I'm gonna take our salt, I'm gonna season, and I'm gonna take our chicken broth, and I'm just gonna pour this right in. This is the beauty of pilaf. All right, and I'm just gonna let this simmer for about 5 minutes. And while that's going on, I'm gonna get our couscous ready. All right, guys, so I've got 3 fresh, delicious, boneless, skinless couscous breasts. For those of you who don't play Zelda, couscous are basically chickens. Actually, these are really good, too. There's not much actually, there's really nothing to trim off. I'm gonna leave these as is. Oh, dang, awesome. Okay, and I just got my gloves all chickeny, so there goes my idea. I was gonna do what I did with those Cheeto chickens and wear gloves so I didn't have to worry about, you know, hands. Anyway, I'm gonna take some rock salt, some Hyrule rock salt, kosher salt, because it's nice, it's very coarse ground. You know, it's like rock salt that you would find in Hyrule. I'm just gonna give everything a light, I mean like a light, you know, I don't wanna, you know, salt the dickens out of the chickens. I'm gonna flip it. There we go. And then we'll flip it. There we go. And a flippy. All right, that I can, actually this I like because I can just pull this off with my bare hands. You know, feat of strength. And that last little bit of salt. And there we go. I'm gonna throw a little bit of pepper on these in just a second. Because before I touch the pepper grinder, I want to make sure that my hands are clean. Get some hot water here. Got the soapy soap. Because it's like I tell you guys, every time we handle chicken, as soon as you are done handling that chicken, or between chicken and other things, make sure you wash your hands, get in between your fingers, get under your nails. Because the last thing you guys want is salmonella. That is not fun. I mean, like, it is hardcore not fun. All right. Woo. And do a quick dry. All right as rain. So we used our Hyrule rock salt. Now we're getting some pepper. We got a little Goron spice going on here. That way it's not super bland couscous. Or, you know, chicken for you non-Zelda folk. And again, hot water, a little soapy soap. Wash the handy hands. Because I just flipped them. See, it's so much easier if I remember to, you know, not totally screw up my gloves before I handle chicken. Anyway, so we got our Goron spice on each side, and it's just pepper, you know. If you guys want to add any kind of like oregano or parsley or whatever herbs you guys like, however you guys like to dress your chicken beforehand, do it. The important thing is I have 3 fantastic couscous breasts ready to go into this pilaf when it is ready in about a minute. So we're gonna hop right back over here real quick. I'm gonna give this a little stir. Look at that. And this is the beauty of pilaf, because right now the rice is absorbing all that, the chicken broth, all that moisture, and it is going to be tender and delicious and fantastic, and my mouth is already watering. Ah, ooh, okay. All right, guys, our timer just went off, and it's really cool because while it did, I had a chance to grab a fresh glove. So, I'm gonna kill the heat on our pilaf. I'm gonna take our couscous breasts, and I'm just gonna set these right in here, nestle them right in the pan. And there we go. All right, and that's that. Next thing I'm gonna do after I take off my glove, I'm going to open up our preheated oven. This is why I said make sure you use a nice big dish, but that's still oven safe. I'm gonna open this. I don't wanna hit anybody. Oh, this is heavy with all them chicken breasts. I'm gonna put this right in here. I'm gonna try not to burn myself. And I'm gonna leave that there for 45 minutes. All right, so that's gonna cook. It's gonna cook the chicken breast through. It's gonna help the rice absorb that moisture. We're gonna have nice, fluffy, delicious chicken pilaf. It's gonna be fantastic. You guys are gonna be like super energized. You're gonna have a ton of stamina. You're gonna wanna go take on Ganon and his forces of evil. Or, you know, go help out the divine beasts. Or not. It's totally up to you. That's the beauty of Breath of the Wild. If you wanna start the game and go right for the final boss, you can. It's crazy. Anywho, I'll see you guys in 45 minutes. Our timer just went off, as you guys could hear. I'm gonna grab my oven mitt, because much like Link, I need my heat-resistant armor. I'm gonna open up this bad boy. Careful, I'm gonna reach in. Now I'm gonna pull this out. That looks pretty good. I am going to grab a fork and a knife so that I can cut into one of these chicken breasts just to make sure they're cooked through. But look at that, that is beautiful. The pilaf is cooked. Ooh. All right, let's see what we got. Look at that, that is cooked through. That is perfection right there. All right, I'm gonna dish one of these up and I'll see you guys in just a second. So there we have it, guys. Whether you want a quiet night in with your princess, or if you want to get ready to do battle against Ganon and his forces of darkness and evil, this poultry pilaf will keep you energized. It'll keep your heart containers full. You saw how easy it was. This is fantastic. This is a dish every one of you should be able to have in your culinary quiver. I'm Dapper Jeff. Click like, subscribe, follow down below. Let me know in the comments what kind of dishes you guys want to see me make. What games do you want to see me pull inspiration from? See you guys next week, but until then, stay well fed. See, Doctor's the one who inspired this dish, because he's been playing a ton of Breath of the Wild lately, and he's been getting really into it. It's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've seen him this happy in a while, and it's like, it's super refreshing. So, this is for you, Doctor. I love you. Aww.